there once again, people. Welcome to yet another episode of Seeking Shamblers. So this time around, we're checking out yet another October level. This one made on October 17th of 1996, so about a week before the other one was made. Yeah, this one's basically called FredCast. It doesn't actually have a level name in the actual physical level itself, kind of like the last one. For some reason, it seems to be a theme of today. And also for some reason, something about cast makes me assume this is another castle. Anyway, this is basically going to be a level made by Frederick, also known as Philip Wheeler. That basically sounds interesting to say the least. I assume that's why it's called FredCast, because he used his username Fred. But yeah, needless to say, not exactly something that really matters too much. Anyway, let's see here. I'm trying to look at everything because it's so much that's like going on here. This is a deathmatch map with no exit, and it's made with a lot of close combat. Needless to say, not really much that's really exciting here. There's like nothing really cooperative going on here. The difficulty is a waste of time. So really, it's just deathmatch 2 to 16. Yeah, it's a very simple level. He doesn't give me many details about it. Has no exit, like I said. It's just a really basic thing indeed. And yeah, we get basically this username called Frederick. Oh, okay. Apparently this is also known as Philip Wheeler. He's the guy who made Deathmatch Map. Yeah, I was hunting around like crazy trying to see if, because I was wondering if that name seemed familiar. And it is. It's actually Frederick. Like I said, he made the Deathmatch Map on July 2nd, 1996, and this is a couple months later. Now he's releasing FredCast to the world. A pointless Deathmatch Map. Kind of like how Deathmatch Map was. Deathmatch Map only had like one enemy, really, that was really not really much of anything. Anyway, let's see here. He also railed for 3DS to map, and Check A too, I guess. So, yeah, he basically designed this using 3DS and 3DS to map. So, yeah, he used his 3DS Studio mats and 3DS to map. Basically the same stuff that he used for his last level. Nothing too fancy there. Other than that, yeah, just a bunch of random stuff. Took about 15 minutes. Some junk will drop out of the level. That is important to know. As usual, a lot of these levels love to do that. He doesn't know how long it took him to build this. So anyway, he's made a lot of random Doom levels. We don't really care about them because we don't really play Doom, do we? He's also made the Deathmatch Map, which we really don't care about as we already checked that one out. Except we haven't actually checked that one out for standalone Quake. We saw it for Aftershock only. Maybe one day we'll see it for actually vanilla Quake, but that's beside the point. Let's see here. You may distribute the BSP, blah, blah, blah. He could care less what you do with it as long as he gets credit. But, you better pay him more than he makes a year at his job. And you better give him a big sky blue Cadillac. Okie doke, that makes sense. Sounds logical and sane. Okay, let's play this thing because I just want to kind of play this. It's a deathmatch level, people. I kind of want to get through this quickly. Just to kind of forget about it and say, we saw it. Like I said, really big significant thing here is that this is yet another level made by the same guy who made Deathmatch Map. These seem like new textures, actually. If you look at all these textures on the ground, these look different. I don't know what texture set this is, or if this is like a custom texture set. But if you notice, like, he really used these weird, almost Egyptian textures. This is definitely going to be like standout, people, just with the textures alone. So yeah, there's nothing really to talk about here besides the textures. And the fact that we have this wide open area that just wanders around aimlessly. Staircase that doesn't really lead anywhere, does it? Let's see, let's keep going up. Have a grenade launcher on the top floor. I'm kind of lost in this maze of brownish corridors. What a way to really improve Quake's gameplay by adding more brown textures. Okay, so as you see, here's some double-barreled shotgun. The geometry is relatively basic. As you see, really the standout feature is indeed the textures. In fact, he made the water look different. Like, it's a weird brown there, too. So, let's see here. I'm trying to, like, get my bearings. Here's a quad image. And as you see, this leads us back to where we were before. This is where we started, kinda. So, where does this lead? I'm sort of lost. This is a chaotic little level. Here's a teleporter. As you see, it's a very fancy looking thing for a teleporter indeed. This isn't so much a castle as much as an Egyptian tomb. Like I said, all I get is the feeling for Egypt. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. I think Egypt's in, like, dissolution or something, they say. I wouldn't surprise me if some of these textures we use there, because, yeah, these are very fancy looking textures for, like, Egypt stuff. But yeah, besides these few slapped together textures, this is basically your boring little level. Looks like we're getting to some brick or something down here. There's definitely a different texture being used than we saw throughout the rest of the level. So you see some more teleporters. We definitely need to figure out how all this links up. Oh god, this hole's... Where's this go? Here's a thunderbolt in a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the middle of the sea. Okay, I'm totally lost at this point, people. I really don't know where I'm going. But here's an elevator that leads, somewhere else. Can somebody please help me? I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. Yeah, for some reason this map is becoming very maze-like for me. It's very open, and that means very easy to get lost in. Okay, I think this is the main teleporter. Yeah, I need some sort of organizational way of figuring out this map, don't I? Let's see here. So you start over here. There's the teleporter that's like the main hub. You can come over here. This window just leads back out. You can come down here and drop back if you want, but otherwise you can also come over here. Where does this lead? We have two ways to choose from. You choose the bottom. This is basically down here, basically in between the arches of this one. Oh look, a double-barreled check in the darkness. Good thing we checked there. Okay, so let's see. We have the two ways here. This one leads to the darkness. This one leads to a pool of water. I think this is where we went into the pool of water before. I'm trying to remember. It's been a little bit now, and I don't really recall. But let's see here. We go back. I think there's the two ways. Where does this one lead? It's got to lead back to the teleporter area, right? That's the elevator we use to get back up. And here's the main staircase we use. So yeah, so you follow the staircase up. You come here. Here's the elevator. Here's the way forward back to the other way we don't care about. Here's the ramp I think the Super Nailkin was on. And we can follow this over. Oh, red armor! See, this is why following your way through a maze is always a brilliant thing. So as you see, this is basically the right way from this teleporter. The way we really didn't go before. So you follow this up. Ooh, look, another weird Stargate teleporter thingy. A nice open area. So you have this one. You come up here. This continues to go up. This is basically where we were before. Nothing really fancy here. Now what? Well, we still have the water to check out again. As I said, I was kind of trying to figure out the waterway. I think we found all the ways in the main entryway area. It seems to kind of make more sense, except for what's down there. But that's beside the point. Also, how do you get over there? Yeah, we didn't come to this side, did we? So let's go over here. This is the opposite side of wherever. And now we are in an area with some windows overlooking the other area. And as you see in here, there's just a grenade launcher, some rockets. You can shoot over to the balcony side that we were looking at before. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, these textures, again, starting to get very repetitive. He could have used more variety in the textures. It feels more like he was trying to showcase these new textures, if these indeed are new. He didn't really mention them, but at the same time, they are interesting. So yeah, we chose the way we haven't really gone before. Coming down here brings us to like another intersection. You come down here. Here's some more water. So this is another route into the water. With some nails. You can come down here. Here's another teleporter. So if there wasn't enough, here's another one to get us more confused. So this leads down to a ramp that leads down to the water. So this is a way in and out of the water. Okay, let's see here. Let's try and figure if I can figure out the waterways. There was the hole with the thunderbolt, of course. I got that far. There's also the elevator way. Here's a teleporter that's under the water. There's like no other like way to get to this one. So this isn't the way we use to get in. Then we have this way. Let's see, where does this go? Is this the hole? I think this is the main hole that you use to like drop in from there. Yeah, from the main Stargate way. And then I'm assuming this is that other hole we saw with the nails. Like, can I see like nails? Not really, but I think this is. Mainly because there's only 2 holes and we have 2 holes or something. There's the elevator out of here. Wait, go down. So as you see, you have that way, you have that way, you have the hole, you have the Stargate, and you have the way back. Okay. That seems like everything. So there is no... Wait a minute. There's no rocket launcher. Wait a minute, people. That feels weird. Why is there no rocket launcher in this map? Okay, next question. The teleporters. Teleport number 1, which is in the main entryway, leads to the underwater teleporter. Interesting. The underwater teleporter, does that lead back to main area? No, it leads to upper level Stargate from like the left-hand side. This one in turn leads to... where? The ramp area. Yep, the area with the water. That's basically to the leftish side. You see that's the water with the elevator going back up. And this leads back to the main area. So you see we kind of just went in a circle. So that was like 4 teleporters, right? I'm trying to remember. God. Yeah, there's 1 teleporter up there. Oh god, there's so many teleporters and things. Wait a minute, what's this all about? Why is there this random hole in here, people? I just found this random hidden room with like nothing in it. Was I in here before and don't remember? It's weird. There's just this random side room that you could like hide in with nothing in it. Also, where in God's name is this rocket launcher? There should be a rocket launcher in this map. Almost always a staple of every deathmatch game is a rocket launcher. It feels weird that there isn't one. So this is the Stargate one. I saw that. Mainly I'm trying to see if like I can find another teleporter. If there's like a 5th teleporter or something. So like here's the one in the water. There wasn't any other in the water area. I don't want to have to go through the water. Here's the Stargate. The Stargate, if you come this way, where does this lead to? Okay, you can come over this side. Doesn't really matter. There wasn't anything on any of these sides. Yeah, where is the rocket launcher? Is there a rocket launcher? I feel like there should be a rocket launcher, and yet I'm not seeing the rocket launcher. People, this is going to drive me crazy, but yet I don't see a way to find a rocket launcher. Okay, question of the day. Is there a rocket launcher? I feel like it's weird to not have a rocket launcher in this map, people. I'm going to look for one and see if I find one. Let's see if I look at like the entity list, if I find a rocket launcher in there. Let's see here. We see a bunch of random garbage that I don't really care about. And I'm not seeing a rocket launcher. No, there is no rocket launcher, people. So, yeah, I was basically looking for the irrelevant. There is no rocket launcher in this map. Which is rather interesting to say the least. Because almost every staple is that there should be a rocket launcher somewhere in the map. but there isn't any. Anyway, that really sums up this level in a nutshell. There's really not much more to do here. Like I said, just a weird map with some weird Egyptian textures. Now I'm curious where he got these textures from. If you'll find like another level with a bunch of different textures or whatnot. Like I said, I'm curious where he got these textures from. That would be rather nice to know. But he didn't have these in his previous map, I don't think. Like I said, that one was using Aftershocks textures, so who knows? Maybe it was, but I don't think they were anything special. But this one definitely had a lot of fanciness to it that I'm definitely intrigued about. So I guess we'll see in time. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It's been rather pointless and a random adventure, but we did get to see some different textures. And I guess I'll see you all, well, next time.